USA is desperate to go back to negotiation table. If Trump loses, he will lose his election in USA. Falana. Why is Falana talking about US? Talking about the Trump. First, it was like, oh, Donald Trump is in trouble. He's blaming his advisors, and now he's telling us that he's desperate to go back to negotiation table. That if Trump loses, he will lose his election in USA. Which election again? Who told you that he wants to contest again for anything? This is the second tenure, so what is he contesting for again? I don't understand. Speaking during an interview on Channels Television, senior lawyer and human rights advocate Falana and a senior advocate of Nigeria shared his views on global political development and the potential implications of tensions between the United States and Iran. Falana spoke about the importance of diplomacy in resolving international conflicts, noting that prolonged tension between nations could have wider consequences for global stability. America is desperate to go back to the negotiation table, but Mr. Trump is in trouble. If he loses, and he's bound to lose it, he will lose his midterm election in America. This is his dilemma now, midterm election. What's that? Falana referred specifically to the situation involving the current president of the United States, Donald Trump of the United States, suggesting that political outcomes at home could shape how international issues are approached. Falana explained that global conflict often extends beyond the battlefield and can affect political calculations within individual countries. He noted that leaders must weigh both international and domestic consideration when responding to geopolitical tension. I don't even understand this business with the United States or whatever. He has not said anything about Nigeria, electricity, kidnapping, bandits, whatever. Now US, now the reason concern now. Desert says you have stupid idiots who see things in one angle. Trump and Netanyahu are making the world a better place without Iran terrorism. Desert Wolf says, Falana, you are the most stupid idiot of all times. Matthew says, talk about what is ravaging your own country. Do you get? Talk about your own country. I don't know. Why can't people mind your business? Leave Trump alone now. Why are people bothered about Trump? Matthew Pocket says, talk about what is ravaging your own country. John says, Trump is not fighting to save America alone. He's fighting to save the world at large. So you all haters, can I go find one place to sit down? Mbokemo says, this man thinks it's the Nigeria judiciary who have been pocketed by government by buying them SUVs. Make Trump side you. You will gnash your teeth in B2 Space Bomber. Ibrahim says, may the truth win at the end. Hopefully. Okoromo says, Lord, Trump has no election to contest. As in, I don't understand. Which election is he contesting for again? Okoro says, these are some of major problems to this man called Falana. Education is by failing to realize the reason to remove temptation in leadership. During COVID-19, Trump ignored the situation and it became an issue in America. Now, again, Iran, all hypocrites claim to be honest with their analysis of other people's problems by failing to comment to them on own situation in leadership of Nigeria. I don't understand this. Minaito says, okay. Hamel says, keep quiet, Joe. Please concentrate your business on Nigeria, where you are fooling those who believe that you have any substance. Don't draw any near these happenings. Those of us who have perfect belief in God's power already knows that no matter how long it takes, tyrants have limitation, and their humiliations and disgrace is certain. Certain, no. Jeremiah said, what is my senior say? Trump's singular action brought joy to the nations. That for me is the ultimate. If you don't understand Trump this way, then you cannot understand him again. You can't. Michael Yango said, please, nobody should mind this flip. He has been taking drugs of recent. Who can't they give a drug? Train our files. Simon Imadi said, how did this man become this popular? Our senior advocate of Nigeria. He's been here for the longest time. N.A. Cosmos says, President Trump had won and will win any election in America. The Americans are fully in support of his actions across the globe. Know that this isn't a disgraced Niger thing. So just hide your shameless face. A world order is shaping up for good, where terrorism would be eradicated. We hope so. We hope we get to that point where terrorism will be eradicated finally, like it will no longer exist again. Michael says Falana talks like one of the Iranian trained terrorists or like one of the sympathizers of terrorists. Wallah, he's sounding like that because I don't even understand him these days. Man Isaac says just like in Ghana, NDC party is Democrats, the nation builders, while NPP party is Republican, the nation destroyer. After he says, which election? He's not running again now after 2 terms. Thank you. I'm like, am I the only one that doesn't know that this man cannot run for any election again? Ban says, no matter how you hate the Americans, they are still the number one. Samuel Kechuku says, you never make any impact in resolving the war in your own country. If the trick matter for another person matter. Do you get? And some people, they tire me. Like, that's all people that are carrying placard and saying you support Iran. Have you supported your own country? Have you carried placard to what's it called, protest in your own country and say no, enough is enough and all of that? You are protesting for Iran. You are putting your mouth in what does not concern you. He says this man that never win any case since he became a son is talking. I don't know what is wrong with some of these empty vessels that claim to be VIP while they are nothing. Shameless lawyers. Think that even Trump did not recognize that you are existing, talk less of knowing who you are. Some already collect high fees, no wins. If na football na relegated lawyers, sorry club in for B. Falana says in America, particularly USA, one cannot escalate warmongering for decades and survive politically. At Sunday says, is it another Femi Falana talking in this manner, or the same Falana that we know? It's the same Falana. And here Henry says, you cannot even talk about your own country. You go talking about USA. Do you get Israel and Iran? What is your own concern there? If Trump will never fail in its policies, he has good, wise, and intelligent advisors at home and abroad. Go and talk about your own country. Silver says all African so-called rulers don't get common sense at all. Mange Irungo says those are his views and they don't even portray what is happening in the ground, where Iran has suffered the great loss of its leaders and its economy severely affected. Then we got this elderly men we have in Nigeria are fools. We are talking about USA. You cannot talk about your own country. All of you are fools. Who are analysts? What is it? Talk about Tinubu and security in Nigeria first. You get talk about your own country first. Leave another country alone. Leave another country alone. Old paramount that cannot even contribute anything to the problem we are facing in Nigeria, speaking from his anus. Chester says, Falana, why are you getting too stupid? Do you think that Trump is a nuisance like Tinubu? Hey. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.